Hey there! So, you know about AmazingPhil's Interactive Introverts World Tour, right? Oh, you don't? Well, it doesn't make much difference here because either you have ruined your life by these nerds or not. This is actually a really cool logo, and having it as a room decor just jazzes things up. So basically, AmazingPhil, two very well-known British YouTubers, they're on this tour. It's super cool, really fun, just great, like awesome merch. Wait, what? Hold on, rewind. Ever since I laid eyes on that logo, I knew I changed. Yeah, so I figured out how to draw it, and now we're here. Let's get into it. I drew out this template in the size I wanted it to turn out, and the link to it is in the description. I've also color-coded different size pieces so it's easier to follow. The size of the hexagon that I'm working with is 14 centimeters, but you can print it out to be whatever size you want. And these are the stuff you'll be needing. This template, obviously. Some wooden dowels, which you can get at craft stores. I just used popsicle sticks as they were the right size. I have washed these, but some still had stains, which is alright because we'll be painting over this. Some writing and measuring utensils, cutting tools, some waxed paper, super glue, some invisible string, and some spray paint. That's optional. So these are the sizes you'll be needing to cut your dowels to, along with the colors they have on the template. Cut your dowels to 16 14 centimeter pieces colored blue, 4 11.6 centimeter pieces colored red, 2 4.6 centimeter pieces colored pink, and 22 2.3 centimeter pieces colored purple. And along with the little bits in the middle, it all took like 25 14 centimeter dowels. For cutting, I used gardening scissors, which sounds weird, but it was actually the perfect tool, and it gives you a clean cut all around your pieces. So you can easily snip them like so, and just trim the tip using the scissors. Once you got all your pieces set, lay out your template and place some wax paper on top of it. We'll be working our way from the outer part, so let's make the main hexagon first. Place two 14 centimeter pieces and make them match the template, having the right angle, and tape them in place so they don't move around. And now glue them. You might want to use a little glue to keep it in place first, then carefully turn it around and do the same to the other side so it's secure. We're doing this so that our glue won't drool onto the wax paper in one attempt and end up giving us wax paper as background. After that, go ahead and fill the gap between the joints with more glue, layer by layer, until you get a smooth round edge. And continue doing so until your hexagon is complete. Now we're moving on to the inside where we have intersecting lines. You can tape your hexagon to the wax paper to keep it in place, and we're going to use 6 14 centimeter pieces for this bit. As we place one piece, as you can see here, it will be crossing over another piece, so we just have to mark the excess according to the template and cut it like before. Quick tip. You may not be able to cut these pieces perfectly, which is fine, but remember, it's better for them to be a little too small than a little too big, because if they're too big, they won't fit right. However, if it's just a little too small, you can eventually fill up the space with some glue. Once one piece is done, go all around doing the same thing. Another quick tip: cut and trim all the pieces first and then glue them. By cutting and taping them in place, you'll be able to spot any errors in sizes you'll maybe have to fix. Just like before, glue one side a little and then flip and do the same to the other. Again, go ahead and fill any gaps with glue. Next, we're moving on to these pieces. You now get the picture of what to do. Just keep taping, marking, cutting, gluing, and filling all the way around until it's done. And here's a picture of the step-by-step way I followed until reaching the middle. Once you're done with that, we'll need two 3.5 centimeter pieces and one 0.5 centimeter piece for the two eyes in the middle. They represent the tour name, Interactive Introverts. Or is it one eye? Huh, kinda reminds me of those guys themselves. You really can't tell if they're two people or one individual. What was their names? Oh, right, Phil and Phil.
We introduced ourselves to someone yesterday and Dan said, "Hi, I'm Phil."
And now, spray paint them. I used black, you can go for any other color or just leave it as is. Once it's dried, we're getting on to the two eyes. Set the 3 pieces in a row and put 2 books of about the same width of your dowels on their sides to lock them in place. You can put more books on top of it if you need to make it heavier. The small piece is in the middle and it should be 1 centimeter apart from the other 2 pieces. Apply glue to the pieces and place the string on them. Do this 1 piece at a time. Position the string so that it's right in the middle of the logo and use glue to attach it to the corners. After gluing one end of the string, make sure to pull it hard enough while gluing down the other so that it won't hang loose and weird. And we're done! I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now you can stand down and fill in, keep it low key if that's something you'd want. You can hang it up a wall or put it on a shelf or desk or whatever. My friends have been so impressed by this. Honestly, big shout out to whoever designed this, it's really amazing. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you don't know about Dan and Phil and were WTF all along, you should check out their channels. Their links will be in the description. And if you like these kind of stuff, there's also a great video over on C Lemon's channel where she makes 3D geometric wall art. It's really cool and I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. Like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Tell me in the comments what you thought of this. More crafting videos coming up, so stay tuned. Also, if you make this, send me a picture of it on my social links. I'd love to see. Okay, bye!
And remember kids, don't cry, cry!